There was a small family living in a remote village in India. They only had one son who was very successful. He worked in San Francisco, America at a big company. In the small village where his parents lived, technology was still very limited. Cars were rarely seen. Most people still used bicycles or carts pulled by buffalo or cows. One day, their beloved son called and shared some wonderful news. Their grandchild had just been born, healthy and without any defects. The long-awaited moment had come. The son asked his parents to move to America. The parents were overjoyed by the news and immediately asked, when will they go there? Finally, the day of departure arrived. Everything had been arranged by their son, from the plane tickets to the airport pickup. When they landed at San Francisco International Airport, a taxi was already waiting for them. But something unexpected happened. As soon as they got in and sat down, suddenly all the doors locked. The taxi started moving, but there was no driver in the front seat. Their faces instantly turned pale with fear. The atmosphere inside the taxi grew tense and frightening. The father nervously called out, "Hello, is anyone there?" The mother quickly pulled on his shirt and whispered, "Be quiet. Don't mess around or it might throw us off a cliff." The father stammered, so in a country this big, they still use ghosts for taxi drivers. Throughout the ride, they sat frozen in panic, too scared to speak. When they finally arrived at their son's house, they rushed out of the ghost taxi. The mother immediately slapped her son and shouted, "You ungrateful child! Were you trying to kill us?" The father added angrily, "Why did you send a ghost to pick us up from the airport?" Their son looked completely confused and then burst out laughing. Three students from the University of Adelaide, Australia, had an exciting plan for their semester break: to climb Mount Rinjani in Lombok, West Nusa Tenggara. They began preparing themselves with physical training, running 5 kilometers every morning and arranging their passports. Once they felt ready, one of them quickly bought the plane tickets. The long-awaited day finally came. For the first time, the three of them flew abroad. They landed at Zainuddin Abdul Majid International Airport in Lombok. Without wasting time, they continued their journey to Sembalun village, the main entrance to the mountain. That night, they checked all their equipment once more and went to bed early because the climb would begin the next day. At 9 in the morning, they started their trek. The trail was already crowded with other hikers. With laughter and excitement, they kept moving forward, confident they would reach the summit. 7 hours later, they arrived at Plowingin Sembalun, where they set up their tents to rest. And this is where the spooky story begins. After dinner and a short break, they prepared to sleep, since the next morning they would continue their hike to the summit. Around 9 at night, one of them, let's call him Tim, suddenly felt a stomachache and needed to use the toilet. With only a headlamp, Tim bravely walked out of the tent toward the bushes. Just as he was about to pull down his pants, he heard a strange noise. Like a growl. His heart pounded. Terrified, he ran back to the tent, deciding to hold it in. But the pain became unbearable. Finally, Tim woke up his sleeping friend. "I need you to come with me," he whispered, telling him about the sound he had just heard. When they reached the same spot, the sound was gone. His friend laughed and mocked him for being scared. But moments later, the growl returned. Slowly, they moved closer to the source of the sound. And guess what they saw? Another hiker squatting with his pants down, doing the exact same thing. They both burst out laughing, so hard that they completely forgot about what they came there for. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We'll upload once a day, so stay tuned to our channel, guys.